Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Samoan Raider Report with none other than the Samoan Raider. Now, there's a lot of news circulating around the Raider Nation that the Raiders might be going out to Tennessee to bring my cousin over to Las Vegas. And to whether I actually believe these news about the Raiders going to get my cousin, Marcus Mariota, if you guys didn't already know, to the Raiders, I mean, I don't know. I would have to give it 4 Mayock legs. My cousins are talking. I mean, this move would be great for our family because he can probably hook up your boy with some Vegas tickets to a game and not forget us like he always does. But before we get started with this video, Raider Nation, don't forget to subscribe to the Samoan Raider Report for all your average Raider news and updates. I post videos once every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on how my actual work schedule goes. But Raider Nation, that's besides the point. With that being said, Raider Nation, let's get started with this video.
You tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samoan Raider back with another video. And okay, if you guys enjoyed that intro, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Mitchell Renz with the Las Vegas Report. That's my boy over there, but I love doing that. It cracks me up all the time when I get to at least get to parody, and I know Raider Nation likes it as well. But just to let you guys know, we're good friends. Don't get it twisted. That's my boy. But now let's just talk about Marcus Mariota and the possibility of him coming to the Raiders and how I feel about this situation. Now, if you were to ask me, I'm all for it. I'm 100% behind this move if the Raiders were to actually go do this. If you guys already know, he was the main quarterback that I would want to get in free agency if we were able to get him. And I mean, there's still a possibility out there that we could go and get him. This would mean that the Raiders will still keep Derek Carr as the starter another year. And I know there's a lot of mixed signals going around Raider Nation, whether Mike Mayock and John Gruden is still behind Derek Carr or not. But if they were to go out and get a veteran quarterback like Marcus Mariota and bring him in to be a backup to Derek Carr, I believe that would be great, because if anything was to happen to Derek Carr, I believe Marcus Mariota would be a really viable quarterback to at least come in and start and take over this offense and, you know, actually excel in this offense. I believe Marcus Mariota had a lot of ups and downs in Tennessee, and I believe a change of scenery would be great for him. The same way Ryan Tannehill went from Miami to Tennessee, he just needed that change of scenery, and he did a great job doing that last year with the Titans. Now I believe Marcus Mariota coming to Las Vegas would be great. Like I said, he does everything that you want a quarterback to do. The only knock that I have on Marcus Mariota would probably be his injury history. He is kind of injury prone, and I know he takes a lot of hits. The pros that I take away from him is he's still a young quarterback at 26 years old. Now I believe that Marcus Mariota has mostly all the traits that Derek Carr has. He could get the ball out real quick and accurately, just the same way as Derek Carr. And one of the great abilities that I like from Marcus Mariota is his ability to extend plays. And I feel like he has that notch over Derek Carr in that aspect of his game. And obviously, you know how mobile Marcus Mariota is when he's in the pocket, and if he can't find nobody open, he'll run for a first down or maybe run down the field for a touchdown. Who knows? He's already known to be a mobile quarterback. Now I know he probably regressed since his rookie year, but he still got that skill set which would help out this offense a lot if he was asked to do so. Also, Marcus Mariota is a great team player. I have so much respect for Marcus Mariota after what happened last year. As you guys know, Marcus Mariota had a 2-4 record when he was starting, and the Titans didn't look like they were going to go anywhere until Ryan Tannehill came in and he balled out. And what did Marcus Mariota do? He supported Ryan Tannehill. He had his back the whole way through. Now, there's a lot of quarterbacks, you know, out there that would be kind of mad that another quarterback came in and took his job, but Marcus Mariota did not care at all. He was a team player. He knew that it was what was best for the team, and the team was one game away from the Super Bowl. And that's one thing I love seeing from Marcus Mariota. He's not a selfish player. He would go out there, if his number was called, he would go and give it his all on the field. If not, he'll support his teammates from the sideline, and that's what I really do love from Marcus Mariota. It's crazy to think that in 2015, he was the second overall pick in the NFL draft behind Jameis Winston. Throughout his career, he had 61 starts, 74 touchdowns, 48 interceptions, and 11 rushing touchdowns just to add on to that. Now, the reason why this is even news is because Mike Garafolo came on NFL Now and said that the Raiders are interested in Marcus Mariota. He's one of the quarterbacks that the Raiders will look at to be a veteran backup. Now, the crazy thing is that when he talked about this, he brought up Mike Mayock and what he thought about Marcus Mariota coming out in the 2015 draft, and he's actually had Marcus Mariota as his #1 quarterback coming out of that draft. While a lot of other people had Jameis Winston #1, Mike Mayock had a lot of high praise for Marcus Mariota in that year's draft, being the #1 quarterback in that whole entire class.
The more tape I watched, the more I appreciated what he was asked to do in the Oregon version of the spread offense. He reads combination routes, he takes tremendous care of the football, and he wins games.
After seeing that, you already know what Mike Mayock sees in Marcus Mariota, and the fact that he's out there in free agency and we could actually go and get him, and he wouldn't be as expensive as going out and getting Ryan Tannehill or a guy like Teddy Bridgewater, or even going out and getting Tom Brady of what sorts. We could go and get Marcus Mariota for, I believe, a solid price, and a guy that could come in and be a backup to Derek Carr, or maybe beat him out for the starting position. Who knows? Like I said, I think the Raiders should bring in a veteran quarterback to compete with Derek Carr. And if Derek Carr is that guy, then we'll see him ball out next year. I feel like Derek Carr just needs that fire under him to kind of ball out. But if anything else was to happen, Marcus Mariota, I believe he could be a viable quarterback. And if he was to beat Derek Carr, then that's good for him as well. Before anybody goes off talking about Derek Carr, it's crazy how two-sided this whole thing is. I just want to say it out there again. I support Derek Carr. I'm a big Derek Carr supporter, and I would love to keep Derek Carr on this team. But if we were to bring in Marcus Mariota to be a backup, I believe that would be great for Derek Carr, honestly. That means that he'd keep his job, and he'd have somebody to compete with that could actually make this quarterback battle worth watching in Las Vegas. But as you guys know, if he was to come to the Raiders, I believe it would be as a backup quarterback. Who knows if we're actually going to get him or not. Mike Garafolo also said, you know, of course, Mariota will have other options and the Raiders will explore other QBs. So no guarantee it comes together, but he's in the mix for sure. So, I mean, if it happens, it happens, and I'd be happy for it. I believe if the Raiders want to go out in free agency and get somebody that could actually back up Derek Carr and wouldn't want to, you know, cause any controversy and say, hey, I want to be a starting quarterback, I believe Marcus Mariota is the perfect quarterback for the Raiders in 2020. So with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all I have for you guys today. What do you guys think about Marcus Mariota probably coming to the Raiders and maybe backing up Derek Carr, or maybe, you know, might compete for the starting job? What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. If it's not Marcus Mariota, what other quarterbacks do you guys want to see the Raiders actually go out and be a veteran backup for Derek Carr, or maybe another quarterback? Who knows? Like, you know, there's Case Keenum, Brett Hundley, Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, there's so many other quarterbacks that I haven't talked about, but Marcus Mariota has got to be #1 on my list. But that's all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please smash that like button. I would gladly appreciate that. Right now, I'm actually working on a mock draft, so I'm gonna be getting it out to you guys probably next week, and really working hard on it just to get it out there. And if you guys do enjoyed that video, then, you know, I'll probably do another mock draft leading into the actual NFL draft. If this is the first time you're watching this video and you're not subscribed already, then please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this, Raider Nation. With that being said, this is your boy Samoa Raider, and your boy is yeah.